Hey guys, what's going on? Just thought I'd give you a final update of the Jeff Zananiri calendar stock for the month of May 2024. I think the system is something that's really exciting me. It's swing trading, so it's one trade at the start of every month, and it's quality over quantity. And this one is the first one that I observed. I didn't buy it because I want to check things out. I looked at his track record and it's really solid, and I'll leave a link in the description where you can go to this article right here. And there's at least a snapshot, the best I can, of his track record inside this article, along with all the things that you need to know about Jeff Zananiri. Now, this is what's really refreshing about Jeff is he has this huge claim to fame of $5 million in his hedge fund to $700 million, which is an amazing feat. And the way he did it was using institutional money flow, basically. So he calls the service now that he started years later monthly money flows. And the idea is that he looks at a lot of things, but primarily institutional money investing in particular stocks. And so this service has really impressed me. This is the first trade, of course. You have to judge on many, many trades. But his track record is really solid, as you'll see further down this page. And so what the trade was this month, and it's only the 23rd, so he alerted this on the 3rd, and it's now the 23rd, so exactly 20 days. So this is him right here, by the way, Jeff Zananiri. And so I'm not sure if he's the only person that grew this fund. It says he helped grow a portfolio from 5.1 million to 700 million, not one losing quarter in 10 years. And I believe it after looking at his results. And the cool thing is he's selling a program which is only $49 with a money back guarantee. So like this is a no-brainer. So I immediately jumped on this. And I'm excited for June's trade, which is still a week and a half away or something, because it's, this trade's already done. He sent out the closing alert today, and I'm going to show you both the opening alert and the closing alert so you know what to expect, because I get all sorts of questions about this. Anyway, in this review, you'll see I did put a snapshot of his most recent trades. He gives an options trade and a stock trade on the same ticker. So, for example, if I try and zoom in here, just look at this one, like Para. So he goes, the stock, $13 is the price. And then you look over here, the stock made 7.19%, but the option in his same period made 44%. It's not always the case. Generally, the options obviously are leveraged and make more money, but not always. Sometimes the decay gets them, and they really kill you, like in this condition, like right here. So you can choose whether you want to do the stock or the options or a little bit of both. And overall, it's a winning strategy from what I can see. So I'm really impressed. I really want to interview this guy, so I'm going to see if I can get on an interview with him, see if he'll tell us a little bit more about some more details. There is an interview which you can see, especially by a guy that I know fairly well. So if you go up to the top of the page here, I think there is an interview. I don't know if this is the order form or if it's the interview. We'll click on it and see. Yeah, so it is an interview. So Ben Sturgill from Raging Bull is interviewing him all about his strategy. So definitely worth watching this. And if you like what you see, there's an offer down the bottom here with all the bonuses and everything you get for just $49. Now, for me, like, I'm really going towards these lower cost services because $49 is nothing. You make one trade, you can easily make that back. I'm going away from these services that cost $2,000 because I think if they don't turn out well for you for whatever reason, maybe it doesn't fit your schedule, maybe their track record isn't as good as they make it out to seem. I'm really going towards these lower cost services, and I think it's a smart decision. And I think you guys should do it too if you aren't already doing it. Because I've seen more like higher results from these types of services. They're the front end services, which means they often put their best trades right in the front end to try and get you into the higher end products. So they want to make you have a good experience on the low cost front end product. So it's the best value, like bang for buck. Anyway, hopefully you guys can just check out this page. There's so much information that I've put on here. I put videos that I've done already on this guy's stuff. People keep asking me things, so I update the videos. I wanted to talk about QCOM. So this was the May trade. Again, this is only one trade every 2 or 3 weeks. So start of the month, maybe about the 3rd to the 5th, sometimes as late as the 8th. You get an email from him basically saying, this is my trade thesis for the month. I'm seeing big institutional buying here. Here's some other reasons I like the stock. this is what I'm doing exactly with the stock and also the options. And this was my introduction. So I put trade 1. I'm going to put trade 2 next when it comes to June. I'm going to buy probably June stocks. I have enough going on with the option stuff that I'll probably start buying stocks again. So really, I've kind of kept you guys up to date on what happened with QCOM, but the trade's not over officially. So he actually issued a sell alert today when the price targeted 205 plus hit. So I thought I'd just kind of do a final video on this trade because it kind of kept you guys going long, you know, for the last couple of videos, including this one. And so basically today we hit 208 on the stock. So I wanted to show you, because people always ask me, like, how do you get these alerts? How are they sent out? What do they look like? Well, here's an exact copy of the alert. So entry alert, May 3rd, so 20 days ago exactly. One of the top stocks in NASDAQ to start May is QCOM. This is what he said. Qualcomm is poised to have a big month with semiconductor stocks back in focus and all eyes on NVDA earnings, which happened yesterday, later in the month. QCOM has many fundamental tailwinds with the federal government backing semiconductor funding on US-based companies as well as smartphones and AI demands. So in here he put ticker QCOM by long, obviously. Stock price 185 or lower, target 205. Duration, good until cancelled. So you could get in at lower than 185, we'll look at the chart in a minute, but you can get in at lower than that or around there. The option play on this he put was buy calls, obviously, expiration the end of June, so plenty time, which is good, because it gets rid of the idea of data decay to some extent. Strike price is 190, strike price on the call options. Limit, pay 450 max per contract, target is 15, actually hit 15, so that's crazy. Triple your money, really good. So he says this stock is technically breaking out as of this week, that was May 3rd. After earnings, we saw a huge institutional money flow with nearly 4 times average volume. And he put these exclamation marks, it's not me, this is verbatim from his alert. And then the exit alert just came out today, this morning. We had the perfect storm to exit a big win in monthly money flows. QCOM is hitting our 205 target early on schedule. Of course, there's time left in the month for it to run more, but the warm glow of the NVDA, strong earnings, coupled with the exact target level on the same morning, seems like trading gods are whispering to us, come on, take the money and run. So his alert was exit all positions, and that was in the morning. So if we look at the chart, this is the 4-hour chart. I put it so that the 3rd was the entry. Let's get rid of this nonsense. So the 3rd was here on this day, this candle right here. And you can see we really had plenty of time to get in on this, so you could get in on a dip. Rode this all the way up to the maximum, which was 208, up the top of this candle today. So it really closed today a little bit down, but like it hit 208. So he basically nailed this perfectly, like absolutely perfectly. And part of that was because NVDA did actually have really good earnings. I'm not sure what would have happened if it hadn't, but this is NVDA just yesterday, jumped up huge. So he called it on point. So this guy already is really impressing me. But of course, one trade and looking at a whole bunch of like previous trades isn't always that good. But for $49 plus a money back guarantee and all these bonuses, I really think it's worth a shot. So you guys should definitely check this out. I'll leave a link to both this full review article, which I'm going to keep updated every month. I'm going to add the stock, the pick, and how it worked out as we go. So I'll leave this in the description below, and I'll also leave a link to join, watch the webinar, watch the interview with Ben Sturgill and Jeff Zananiri, and see if you guys think this is worth the money. I think $49 is an absolute steal for this. It's also known as calendar stocks because it's like every month on the dot. But I prefer the monthly money flow branding that they're using because it's nice to bring in like money every month, you know. That's how people get paychecks, so it's kind of extrapolates towards, you know, trading as well. So definitely check this one out. I think it's not that well known, but Jeff is well known in the field, but this service is pretty not underrated, but flying under the radar would be the best way to put this. So yeah, check it out, and I'll talk to you guys soon.